Hey everybody, Tony Gohard here yet again for the Punk Rock Cook, and today I'm going to be doing something from one of my favorite shows, and actually I couldn't get all the ingredients for it because it calls for gin, and I only wanted to get a tiny little thing of gin because I have no actual reason to buy a big bottle of it. And I was driving around, and of course I could find vodka and liqueur, but I couldn't find gin. So this is going to be the the prairie oyster from Cowboy Bebop, and it's not going to have any gin in it. I'm not 100% sure if they actually put gin in the show or not, but there was a bottle of Beefeater next to it, which is a stand-in for Beefeater. So I'm just going to do that, and actually I'm just going to put some sparkling lime water in place of the gin. And this one's going to be cooked quick. Should be able to make this in a pinch at home with all the basic stuff. You just need some hot sauce, salt, pepper, Worcestershire, and a egg yolk. I was gonna say egg white, but the white is actually not what we're gonna be keeping. I really hope that these aren't frozen because for some reason my fridge has been freezing stuff. I think I can feel something in there. Who knows? Maybe doing it that way might even make it a little bit easier to do. I need to go and get something so that I can put this egg white in. Okay, so now I've got the egg yolk and the egg whites separated. The whole reason that I need to get this stuff separated and put up very carefully is because my youngest daughter, is allergic to eggs. So that's the other reason why I only have this tiny little 6-pack of eggs. It was the smallest one that I could buy. So we're going to do that, get this stuff out of the way, make sure it all gets put away very carefully. Oh, I also left out some tortilla chips because what else says hungover than tortilla chips still being left on the table? Anyway, there was an actual, what do you call it, instructions. So I'm just going to kind of wing it and do it the way that I think it should be pretty good. So we're going to get some black pepper in there, and that should be more than enough. A couple dashes of Tabasco, or whatever hot sauce you like. For me, it's always Tabasco. Tabasco is always my go-to. Definitely one of my favorites. If I could get that open. A few splashes of Worcestershire. 1, 2, 3. And a little bit of salt. I'm not very big on salt. So I'm just going to put like a few sprinkles, just like that. And then that should be good enough right there to be able to down it. But I do want to have some liquid in there to try and make it go down a little bit easier. I'm gonna put, well, you probably put like a shot of gin in there, but I guess a shot, an ounce of this stuff is gonna be good enough. So we're gonna spin this around like that, and then this is gonna be my prairie oyster. Yeah, that was my other daughter. She just came in whining because she wants a strawberry milk, so she ran off and called me a dummy. Anyway, here we go. This is going to be, I guess, somewhat of a prairie oyster with bubbly water instead of gin. Well, I have a feeling I put a little bit too much of this bubbly water in there. That is definitely invigorating, and it is a bit of an energy boost. That was half of my cholesterol for the day. Been trying to be a little bit healthier. I was initially going to do one with gin and one without gin to see which one tastes better, but like I said, I couldn't do that. Couldn't get a hold of a small bottle of gin, so I just did this, and yeah, it actually is pretty good. It tastes pretty good. The egg, that was actually the first time I've ever eaten a raw egg at all. I'm not one of those guys who, gets all fucking Rocky Balboa and chugs down 6 raw eggs like that before going for a massive run. But yeah, that was definitely good. It was awesome. Make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe button, all of that stuff. There's also going to be a link to the Patreon, which is going to take you to a Patreon that says Punk's Doing Stuff, because all of these videos, or all of my channels, are all going to be tied onto that one thing. I'm also going to start doing Twitch streams. The first stream that I'm actually going to do on Twitch is going to be setting up the studio. This actually isn't the studio. This is the corner of the dining room. So I'll be getting that stuff all straightened out, and I'll hope to catch you all there.